everyone, and welcome back to another Train Sim World 4 video. We are back and we're on a route which we haven't done in a very long time, and there is a good reason why I'm doing it again. We are doing the Antelope Valley Line, a Metrolink service from Newark down to LA Union Station, I think it is. So yeah, let's just get straight in because it's a fairly long-winded run. We get that on. We'll get that on. I'm trying to remember how we actually set this one up. You go like that, you go that way, and you go that way. I think that is it. Let's get the doors open as well. But yeah, quite exciting. There is a new Metrolink route coming to TSW, being the collectible, being the San Bernardino Line, which will link basically this route and Cajon Pass together. Quickly get that collectible there. I don't think I've actually got one of these map collectibles before. But there's the Antelope Valley Line. It's a route I should do more of, and it's a route I actually do. I mean, I like the trains, and the trains they're cool trains. It's just we don't really have time to do these American ones too much stream-wise, and it's all really long services on here. But I thought we'd come on and give it a go. Right, let's do that. Next station stop is going to be San Fernando. That's a bit worrying because we actually have. Hang on. We already have. There's no signal here, but the level crossing is open. So just take it nice and slow across here. The crossing's only just gone down. Okay. Right, on we go. What was the speed on this bit? Up to, was that 70? Okay, let's get that up. So we should have the... I can't remember what that's called at the back. I can't remember the name of that. What's the locomotive at the back? This is how long it's been since we've been on a Metrolink route. But yeah, that cool loco at the back. F125. Is that the one? F125? Possibly. Yeah, I think it is the F125. There you go, we got a 45 coming up as well. But no, it's a really, really good route, the Antelope Valley Line. We just don't do it. We just don't do it. Because yeah, it's a very long run from one end to the other. Being 2 hours if you go from Lancaster all the way to LA. This is like a halfway service. So I thought that's a bit more bearable. Let's get the safety systems on as well. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, that's actually already cut in. Yeah, cut it in. I'll get that on. Yeah, what could go wrong? So 45 at the moment. They're driving from the cab car end as well. We go. So we got 6.5 miles to San Fernando. During there at 48 past. Station calling points: San Fernando, Sun Valley, Burbank Airport, Burbank Downtown, Glendale, and an LA Union Station. So we don't have many stations. Considering it's 50 minutes, we don't have too many. So it was either doing this service or one of the 19-minute ones to Burbank, which I was thinking that's not really that long, is it? So I thought, you know what, we'll do a long service. Must also be going uphill at the moment because we keep losing quite a bit of speed when we take off the power. So we try and keep that power on. Well, saying that, we've got a 30 coming up, so we'll have to pop it down anyway. That's coming up soonish. about now. Let that come down. It does seem we were going uphill because we were losing quite a bit of speed. Although maybe not now. So we'll get the brakes on. And this is that really long tunnel, isn't it? And I think once we get through here, we then we go under like almost like a spaghetti junction. I'm speeding. Going 3 miles an hour. Come on, bloody slow down. We're going uphill now. We must be going downhill now. No, it's not. It's 30, not 32. Slow down. I'm trying my best to slow it down. Like the brakes are on, but it's just like, nah. I'm staying at 32. Slow down. 36%. But that's better. Yes. 30. Yes. There we go. It's fine, it's the US. Speed limits are just suggestions on these outback routes. There we go. Yeah, through we go. Cool thing about this route is if you own Cajon Pass, you get freight services on it, which is something I've not done. But I'm funnily enough, I'm in the mood for doing some US freight at the moment. So I've been very tempted to do one of the freight services on here. So maybe you'll see that at some point. Don't get your hopes up though. A nice cup of tea whilst we're going through. At the end of the day, this train has come down from Lancaster, so yeah, the north, cup of tea land. Got a cup of tea. Yeah, Silmar, San Fernando. So we're keeping the bell on, and as we're going through the tunnel, which I think, I mean, yeah, the sort of many years we've done US content, it's sort of been built into me what I need to do, horn wise and bell wise. At least sort of. But I know every time I went into a tunnel, a few of the viewers from the US would be like, "Get your bell on." So the bell's on. Do not fear. So we got about 6 minutes until we're due there, and it's still 4.5 miles away. And the speed goes up to 35. I don't know if we will be getting there at 48 past. It's going to be sort of like a maybe. Out we go, we get that off. And yeah, you got all the motorways above us. Look at that. It's a sprawl of concrete. USA. Oh, you know, just got to 35 now then. There we go. We've got 45 coming up. It does go up a bit. In fact, let's get the dynamic brake on. We're using the wrong brake here. As here, ideally, when you're going down here, which I assume we must be going down here. There we go. That's better. Use the dynamics, which is probably actually going to be a lot easier. Which, there we go. Perfect. That is literally holding us at 35. The best it can. Hopefully the audio's all good. I've had a little bit of crackling there from my headphones, or the headphone wire. So hopefully you haven't really heard any of that. Oh, these dynamic brakes are perfect. Like, that is doing a really good job. As it should. But no, I haven't forgotten US stuff. I don't mind doing US stuff on here. I know quite recently, video-wise, it literally has it's just been like no US. But no, we're back on. It's fine. I was actually considering, again, it probably won't happen, but some sort of America week where we just do American content, just to sort of make up for not really doing much. But then, to be honest, there hasn't really been much US content for Train Sim World coming out, so... And I think the last US route was this one. So, yeah, there hasn't really been much out to sort of show off. Right up to 45. Oh, that looks okay. I think I can sort of... I sort of know the signals on here. I think if there's a red coming up, the next one will be a block yellow. Yeah, block yellow and a red. Then we can, well, stop before the red. 3 miles. That's what good to be back on here though. But yeah, looking forward to the San Bernardino line because I think it's much more. Whereas this route is quite, you know, goes, you know, out into the valley, away from. It feels quite rural, doesn't it? Whereas on the San Bernardino line, it's much more peninsula corridor, where you're going through not the middle of the city, but just a very built-up area. So I look forward to doing that, as I think it will be much more, just a different pace to the route, as opposed to this one, where there's not many services, it's quite slow. Yeah, so I look forward to playing that. Yeah, got a little bit of speed on us. And basically straight down to 45 again. Yeah, glad to be back. Right, let's quickly come down to 45, which we're probably going to miss, aren't we? Yeah, I think it's just started. Brilliant. Brilliant. So when it comes to these American routes, I'm not good at keeping to the limits. It's fun. We're about 50. And now it goes back up to 60. Okay, right, that's a block yellow. So, I feel... I'm pressing that means the next one will be red. But considering the station's only about a mile, that might actually be where it is. Try and get a bit of a screenshot as we go along here. Yeah, let's try and get one now. Let's go manual focus. Let's do you like that. Nothing too fancy. A bit of exposure. A little bit of that maybe. Yeah, actually we'll go for a bit of that actually. That makes it a bit more moody. I think that will do. Do we want a bit of a blur on it? Actually, yeah, why not? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for that. So up to 60, which I think we are still going downhill, so we'll just let it roll. Very windy. I'm just going to turn that audio down just a tad. Right, now we get the brakes on. Brakes work this time, actually start braking. Yeah, that'll do. So if you want a challenge in Train to Drive, this I mean it's not like really challenging, but you just don't feel like you have much control over them. They're like proper beasts, and especially from the cab car as well, because obviously every input you do is slightly delayed. Makes it fun though. I'll get the normal brake on now. Yeah, we're coming into San Fernando. Well, actually, we're going to be basically bang on time. So that is good. I'm coming in a bit quick actually at the moment, so let's slow that right down. Platform is, yeah, not the biggest. I don't know if that counts at that bit there. Is that part of the platform? I wanted us to stop really far back there. Okay, well, we'll stop about here. Now this is the platform. Why does it say stop 90 yards away? This is part of the platform, isn't it? Right, okay, we'll stop here. That'll do. What's this bit here then? I guess that probably is part of the platform, but I suppose this is the higher bit, isn't it? Slightly higher. Well, I don't think there's really any much too wrong in doing that. Is there stop markers? Oh, there is. Okay, there are stop markers. It's been a while. That's fine. I mean, we're still technically on the platform, so let's get the doors shut, and it will be Sun Valley next. Sounds like a place where like rich people would live. Where do you live? I live in Sun Valley. And off we go. Right, we've got to be careful because the next signal could actually be red. And as we don't know where the signals are on this route, that makes it a bit more challenging. Oh, actually, yeah, that graph actually just shows us up there. So yeah, that could be red. So we'll be sort of careful. Just in case. There might be a passing loop, so we might have to wait for another train. So we'll be ready for that. Cool. But I suppose this type, literally just straight this, I suppose would be fairly similar to the San Bernardino line. And I think that's a bit more frequent as well. Yeah, so the service on here, I think, yeah, there's not much, but on there there's going to be quite a lot of different services. Oh no, it's a green light, that's alright then. Right, we'll speed up now then. Yeah, glad to be back on something American though. Because I know that I was looking at our YouTube stats, and it's like, yeah, like 50% UK, which is to be expected. But then there are a sliver, there's like 10% US viewers, so thanks to everyone in the US who does watch. It is very much appreciated. Right, it's quite quick, this bit, 75. So we'll let that coast. Might need to brake a little bit. Actually, that seems to be relatively alright at the moment. It seems to sort of be keeping us at 75. So we'll let it roll. 4.5 miles to Sun Valley. This is quite good. A little bit of breakage. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay when you're in the cab car to basically everything you do. Apart from the brakes, the sort of the main brake, that like literally all kicks in straight away. Also, the instruction has to go back to the loco at the back. Some sort of airport there. Yeah, something over there, some sort of private airport where all the celebrities take off from. Right, we can get that up now to 79, which is the top speed you need before, is it positive train control? Oh my god, why are they... Okay, it's fine. Maniac going across the crossing. Oh yes, lots of horn. Need to slow down a little bit. You can tell this bit's downhill. Look at this. You can actually see the gradient quite visibly. There we go. 2.5 miles. Just keep an eye on. We're literally bang on 79 at the moment. Quite up and down, isn't it? Back down again now, so we get the dynamic on. So many level crossings as well. There we go. Right, I think we'll keep it as it is at the moment. We don't really need to speed up. We just don't need to do a lot now. It's only 1.5 miles to Sun Valley. As we head along, it's very dry landscape. As it gets more built up as we get closer to the city. Use the auto brake. That's probably the better one for stopping. The brakes aren't too bad. I mean, the auto brake's pretty good. Go. Oh, there it is, just there. Okay, let's put that down. I'm looking out for the station. I'm like, where is it? And it's like, oh, it's literally just there. Because the platforms are so low. There's not really too much to them either. Hopefully we get an alright stop. Oh, a little bit past again. Keep the crossing clear. There we go. Yeah, that's alright. We're on the platform. (3:56 PM). And we're on time as well, so that's also good. Someone's doing their hot dogs. Look at that. How American is that though? Right at the entrance to the train station, you've just got a hot dog stand with pretzels, a hot dog there. I mean, the food hygiene rating here must be a 1 because that's just sort of sat open on the on that there. Looks nice. It looks tasty. Really looks tasty. Right, get the door shut. And next station stop is Burbank Airport, which I don't think it's too far. We're off. And there's the F125 doing all the work. It's a good sounding loco. Listen to that, the hum of it. It's also very nice, it's a funky but nice looking loco. All up to 79, or that's only 1.5 miles to Burbank Airport. Right, let's get back to the control centre at the front. Yeah, so I'd assume Burbank Airport and Burbank downtown are relatively close. And after that we got Glendale. And I think from Glendale to... Well, from Burbank to LA it's 19 minutes. So, considering we've been 25 minutes already and this was 50 minutes... Yeah, I suppose by the time we get to Burbank downtown, that's some sort of 5-10 minutes, yeah. So that should work out. Did miss that crossing with the horn there, oops. We're going a bit quick as well. I'm on a downhill grade, which doesn't help. I'm getting too speed happy. Right, let's get the bow on. Here we are, we're all good. It's one of those routes that I probably would never be able to do HUDless like that. I just wouldn't be able to do it. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're stopping there apparently. Are we stopping there? Oh, we're stopping a bit past it. Are we even on the platform? Well, we are. The train actually isn't as long as I keep thinking it is. I keep thinking the train's like really long, but we're only, well, 4 coaches in the loco. We're not sure. Here we are. Everybody on, off, or wherever you want to go. No, good to be back on here. But yeah, it's one of those routes I probably just wouldn't learn HUDless. There's those routes where literally it's snap and I've like learnt it within like, you know, 1 run. But this route, it just doesn't give me that. It's just that it doesn't. It's like rapid transit. I've played that quite well. That's a bit opposite. I've played that tons of times, but I still can't do it HUDless. It just doesn't click. I suppose it's probably also because this is, I think, probably the 3rd time we've driven this route. And now, as we don't do Train Sim World every single day, we just don't really get the opportunity to learn these sort of, you know, US routes, or even Vorarlberg. I still don't know that. I sort of just focus my attention on the UK routes in HUDless. As yeah, we don't stream every day now. Sort of real life work. Right, let's go. Burbank downtown next. Which it is only, it's not that far. But for basically 3 miles. What's that under there? That's a highway. Or some sort of big road. Right, so that means, that's quite good, that one's flashing. The next one should be a block yellow and then a red. And then there's a red. At least if this is the same as the Peninsula Corridor signalling. Which it should be. Yeah, I don't really want to be getting a SPAD. Especially as it's been now 28 minutes. And it's been, it's been enjoyable so far. It's been a nice little run. We just got to be careful. I mean, this shouldn't be fully red, but you never know. I mean, that's a double yellow. I mean, what's that? Does that mean the next one's going to be red? I hope that's not a red, like a double yellow counts as a red. No, we're fine, we're all good. I'm pretty certain a block yellow and then a red means the next one's red. I know that. That's when you see that on Peninsula Corridor when you're flying along at 79 miles an hour. It's like, oh, get the brakes on quick. But I wonder though, as the San Bernardino line's coming out, and that's got the MP36, I wonder if they'll go back and update Peninsula Corridor to be TOD4 with the new lighting. Because that route's already had, you know, PIS, CIS on it. So yeah, I wonder if they'll go back to Peninsula Corridor, especially as it's just gone free actually on the Festival Route. I wonder if they'll go back and update that. We've got 45 coming up. There's another train. It genuinely is nice being back on here. It's one of those routes which I've wanted to get back to for a fair while. Obviously now we've got, oh hello, what's going on here? Oh, that must be the Ventura County train which goes off the other way. But yeah, now we've got the San Bernardino line coming out. It's sort of a good opportunity to get back onto here. I've got to get down to 40. It's alright. I know you're probably waiting for us, aren't you, to go across. There you go, that one's up now off. Cool trains, cool trains. Cool trains, nice livery, nice rolling stock. Metrolink, I like you. Here we are, right, that's coming a bit slower this time. We're still coming in at about 30. As the stop marker seems to always be really close. Or was it right to the end of this one? No, apparently here we're stopping. Where's it? Up there's. Hang on, I thought we were on spot 3 last time. Okay, well, we're stopping. What was that one there? Track. Oh no, that just says track 2. So there's no stop marker for that one. Okay, that's fine. And we're in the platform as well, so that's also fine. City bus. I wonder if they buy these models from somewhere. I wonder if they actually do model the buses or just buy them from somewhere. Like Rivet Games did with the Edinburgh Glasgow, the tram on there. They just sort of brought the model from somewhere. Right, it'll be Glendale next. So we are now there. So we're not too far now, considering we've come down from, I think it was like here somewhere. Yeah, we're getting there. Then there's only 5 miles. Oh, hello. Different camera views on here. TMS. Right, let's go. Hang on, that's really where you should look. Spot cab there. That's the stop marker. But the game was telling us to stop back there. See, I was going to go to the end as well. Oh well. What we got on here? TMS reset train management system. Where's the horn? Horn sequencer, there it is. Let's see, that does it for you. Which is quite cool. Is it going to end now? Okay, it's ended. So that's what you do before level crossings. I don't know, what was that, about 15 seconds or so? Oh. Hang on, that's a very good point. Okay, it has gone back up the speed limit. I knew it was 40 and I just looked and saw we're going 73 and I was like, Let's get a flyby shot. Yep, we haven't got one yet, so good timing. Let's get one now. It's a really nice loco though. Don't be red. Just poke round the corners. There's a red light. It's like, all of that time. So I saw the red for a second. I was like, no. We're all good. So we're due into... Oh, hello. We're due into... So many blooming crossings. So many. Yeah, we're due into LA at 24. So it's only 12 minutes after Glendale. So we're not really... I mean, we're not that far now. And 24 past, that's like 15 minutes now. So we've done the mainstay of it. There comes another level crossing already. There's so many. They love level crossings here in the US, or grade crossings as I think they're called, over this way. Yeah, as we come to Glendale, track 2, due there at 12 past, so we should be arriving there on time again. Okay, it's being on time. Fantastic. Another level crossing coming up. Right, that means the next one's going to be red. That's like a single yellow, basically. As we come into Glendale. The penultimate stop. But it's gone really quick though, in 37 minutes already. It's like, what? Already? Oh, here's a freight service. Which we haven't played this route since the freight came out. Because I think the freight came a bit later on after TSW4 released. Sort of a later edition. We've got a long old freight train. Right, coming nice and sensibly into here. Where's the spot cab? We'll probably still end up going past it. Oh, hang on, I can see it, I can see it. We're going to stop on it, we're going to stop on it. I think we are as well. Look at this. Metrolink, sign me up. I mean, that is good enough. Basically. We've done it. That was like a good stop. And yeah, on the marker basically. Good. I'm not sure if that's meant to line up. That probably is meant to line up with that though, isn't it? That's like the accessible bit. 222 LA Union. New to LA Union. New Ho. Glendale. Oh, we've got to wait 45 seconds. Oh, early again. On time, at least. And the LA Union station, which is... oh, just it's quite slow, actually, into LA. That's probably why it gives us 12 minutes. But yeah, down into here. Into the behemoth. And I wonder where the San Bernardino line is. I'm assuming this one here, which will just go straight out that way. Unless it does come down and go sort of down here somewhere. Yeah, it should be good though. Actually, it might be this one here, actually, coming down here. Right, let's get the door shut. Let's go. LA Union at 5 miles. Let's get it going. Full power, why not? Well, they're saying that the next signal could be red, so we gotta be careful. So we'll take it nice and slow, just in case. Not sure why we've got the fuzzy things. We'll have to do a freight service on here at some point though. So we're about an hour long now. Maybe there's a stream or something. Well, actually no, the more an hour's just like half of it. Just in case this is actually... Oh no, it's green, it's fine, let's go. I'm pretty certain that's a green up there. If it's not, then that's not any... There we go. Okay, so we've got 60 coming up. So we'll go past the central maintenance facility. Actually, well, it shouldn't be too far. Yeah, nice bit of Metrolink to get us in the mood for, well, the San Bernardino line. But that's not the only US route coming. There is another US route coming out at some point, but they're just awaiting licensing and stuff to basically announce it. And Dovetail have actually mentioned that. That's not just me. Yeah, Dovetail, basically after Dovetail directed, basically they said, yeah, we know it's not what you expected, but there is another route coming out, just they can't announce it yet. But a lot of you may already know. Right, what's it going to be, 50 or 40? We've got 2 speed limits. Can I pick and choose? I mean, I want to go 50 ideally. But we'll go 50, I guess. Or sort of halfway. I don't know, what's it saying for speed? Oh, it's saying 40, okay. Why can't we go 50? Oh, there's a 50 there. Oh, the 50's now vanished. So what speed is it then? Now it's 50, okay. That is a bizarre change in limits. Ooh. Hey. All the cameras, look at this. I mean, they really want to know what you're doing, don't they? We saw someone sitting in HQ just looking. One, two, there, 2 cameras. Oh, is that another one up there? I know that's probably a light, isn't it? Make sure you're not eating or whatever in the cab. Here's the CMF. The main place where the trains get maintained. I wonder if when the San Bernardino line comes out, I wonder if you'll then see the MP36 as like a substitute on these services. There's also one other train which we haven't mentioned, which isn't going to be coming with the San Bernardino line. I'd imagine it will be a DLC, probably for the Antelope and the San Bernardino line, being the F59, which I think is a little bit of an icon for Metrolink. But nowadays is, well, a bit more redundant, but still does do the occasional service. Hang on, that's not a red light for us, is it? Well, if it is, I'm slowing down very quickly. I think it is as well. Oh no, no, it's not. It's not for us. It's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Let's speed back up. I saw the green. I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. It wouldn't be the first time I was spattered on this route. I was doing I think I was doing it as a video actually. It was the filming one, where you've got to do like a race I wasn't actually the biggest fan of it, because you started at LA, you had to go up to here as like a test run, then you had to go all the way back to LA, and then finally then you do the real thing. I don't really tend to do scenarios, but I thought I'd give it a go, and yeah, I think I spadded. So I was like, alright, we're not doing that then. But yeah, we're coming up to LA Union Station, which I did think was a much more glamorous station, but it's not really. And I also thought it was it looked like a terminus station, but not really. It looks like it could be a through station. It's quite a sort of a weird design. And you've got the LA Metro there on the right. So I would think how many things you could have on this. Oh, hang on, we're going to go through that surely. Oh, we didn't. Yes, it's weird to think how many railways and railroads you could have on this game. Like, it's just never ending. I suppose a bit like Train Sim Classic. You've got basically, I suppose, hardly anything on there, as opposed to what there actually is in real life. It's just weird to think how many DLCs they could do. It's just so much. And there's the LA skyline over there, which I'm sure a lot of us are very familiar with. Not in real life, on GTA, of course. GTA 5. Los Santos. Oh, was that like a disused crossing? It's all gated off. And this is where we've become a heritage railway at 25 miles an hour. Well, it's not that far, only just under a mile. All the little tracks going off to the side. Quite cool to actually see, you know, services to them, right? Little freight services or whatever, if they're still used in real life. Some sort of local freight service going up and collecting all the bits. And you've got the flat crossing there as well. I really hope that's not for us. No, it's not. I mean, at this speed, we should be able to stop if there's a red light. But you never know. And yeah, the very peculiar speed of 12 miles an hour. Some really weird speed limits on this route. I think there's one when you're actually in the valley, and it's like 34, and then the one after it's like 36 or something. It's like, why is that a speed limit? Round it up, 35, 40. I mean, I understand about 79, because that's sort of to, basically, yeah, stop you from using PTC. But yeah, some just odd speed limits. I think one was like 27 miles an hour. It's like, why 27? Yeah, coming into LA Union, which does not look like a sort of a terminating station. Like, there's no, like, you know, it's not like the station building's at the other end, there's buffers, there's a wall. It very much looks like it was meant to be a through station, but just never was. There's still a possibility of spadding. As we come into the station, you've got a few other trains there on their way out. At 12 miles an hour. It's a little bit slow. There goes another service. Well, it's been 50 minutes. That was a really quick 50 minutes. Yeah, it just looks like it was meant to go on or whatever. I think that's the station building there on the left. There's no like sort of platform connection at the end to sort of, you know, like a big walkway across. It's just, I don't know. An interesting station layout. I suppose the LA Metro tracks, they go. Well, I think, is it the Metro possibly? That goes on. And here we are. Another train sat there. Right down to the end. Yeah, it's just a... Oh, there is a walkway at the end. Okay, there is a walkway. But it's just, I don't know, it's just a peculiar sort of layout to it. Doesn't really feel like a grand sort of end of the line station. Oh, we got the door on, that's good. Well, there we go. There we have it. That is a run on the Metrolink Antelope Valley Line. Yeah, it's just sort of odd, just abruptly. It almost looks like it was meant to go on, but it just never did. But yeah, that's coming from me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Here we are, yeah, LA Union. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.